Okay, this is a video for the Shuoer TAPE PRO, which could also be called the TAPE 2, but they're calling it the TAPE PRO, which is fine. It looks absolutely stunning. I'll show you some close-up pictures on my Twitter. I'll open it up on this. This is my fourth as a YouTuber 1111 that I've gone through, and I've kind of learned a few lessons, and one is choose the items that you really believe in carefully and wreck them. And I've come to the conclusion that there's probably maybe three things when it comes to earphones that I'm going to enthusiastically endorse, because they combined are still within a lot of people's budgets, and all of them individually are in most people's budgets. Three things I've identified that I think are very good. One is the Belon 01, which is the follow-up to the 03. Another might be the T1 Plus, which is a beryllium. It's going to be $49 if this is, I don't know yet. And the other one, so that's a $22.99 set, a $49 set, and the most expensive that I'll be really pushing between now and 1111 is this, which is 100 and... Let's give a shout out to Shuoer as a company right off the bat. They improved their product. I'll go ahead and show you a visual of that. This red one is the original. Look at that. And even despite that big, massive 3K, you know, and please turn the volume down, and this is, with all that stuff, this set still developed its own little following because of the resolution. The detail retrieval is exceptional on this driver. It is very, very good, and the people that fell in love with it really, really became big fans of it. And that's with tuning that in most cases would preclude that from happening. It happened though. So let me say right off, I wrecked this right now. Get it. Come back to my channel, tell me all about it. It's a very, very good set. I'm very happy that they're not charging you a single penny extra. The cable that comes with this, as you can see in the picture and look, is very nice. It's a lot better than, so they took a set that was not tunable, and you can adjust it by taking out one of these and switching the position. So that's a silver and a blue. If I put the blue and the silver in opposite spot, they give you a tool, then I'm going to increase the bass but not the treble. I'm going to have to graph that. I've just wanted to hear it. Lots of people are going to buy it and maybe never change. Taking something out of the box and getting it to sounding nice is really the ideal situation. Everything else is gravy. Yeah, okay, this filter does this, and that's fine. How about I open it up and it sounds great? Boom. That's what this is, and that's why I'm going to do a video on that, because most people are going to go that way. The micro detail retrieval on this set, like the original, is exceptional. I'll give you an example. Massive Attack. Some people were always like, can you play that? And let me tell you something about this track right here. Massive Attack, Angel. It's a very low-end, dominant sound that taxes a lot of drivers. BAs are exposed for not being really great at reproducing low end when they're pushed really hard. Dynamic drivers can start to degrade the quality of the mids or your perception of the mids and the treble. This set, for some reason, and like it did on the original tape, really plays well. And I wrote down best Massive Attack replay Angel ever. Like this track. I'll be specific if you're a Massive Attack fan. If you're not a Massive Attack fan, this is trip hop. It's got a lot of low end. It's got a lot of high end too. It's got stuff all around, but you need separates like a home system, or you need really good ear gear, because the bass is really going to take over. And I have not, in any of the things that I've listened to since I've started using Angel as one of my low-end bass checks, heard it played back this well. All of the minutia that exists in the mids and in the treble is there, as good as I've ever heard it. And this set costs $129. So, and this is Massive Attack, and I'm being specific, it's Angel. And my enthusiasm is based on the fact that the very stout, substantial low end is not getting in the way of all of the information that comes after it, which is most of the info. It's just the constant droning of the low frequency that can kind of overwhelm a lot of stuff, and you accept that. We're dealing with stuff we put in our ears, and hopefully it's pretty good. This is better than pretty good. It's probably the best I've ever heard that track using earphones. It's that good. Listening to Black Sabbath, I listen actually also to Marvin Gaye. Sexual Healing, the roll into 808, fucking sounded fantastic. This plays off of a phone. Like my Sony X1 II played this like a champ. These are easy to drive detail beasts with very nice low end. It doesn't have the low end of the original according to this, but if I listen to anything with bass, like, forgive that old graph, I'm taking what I did originally and laying it over and correcting it at 1K. Cymbal strikes sounded great using the stuff that I usually do. America Tin Man, the triangle strike at 39 seconds. Blind Faith, Can't Find My Way Home, the 27-second cymbal strike, which is significant. Ginger Baker swinging that stick. It sounded fantastic. Really, really, really good. So this, they lowered the bass. It never did get in the way because of the driver tech, really. And this massive ski slope, which didn't bother at low volume, not me anyway, and it seemed to be shared by lots of people, they lopped that off. I did a video a month or 2 or 3 months ago, and I was talking about other stuff completely, and for some reason I just grabbed the tapes and I said, why don't they take something that's really awesome and needs a little bit of help? And I if anybody remembers that video, please let me know. I can't remember which one, but I actually said, why don't they take a set like this? I think it was the T2 Plus, and I was saying, why do 5 versions of something when you can take something that's that close to awesome and just push it the rest of the way? Get it to awesome and then move along. Like, this should be the end of this right here, because this is maximizing in this price range what you can do. I don't think you can get really anything in this price range that is this resolving. It's crazy. And also the fact that it can be driven off a phone is outstanding. Same price, adjustable. Best Massive Attack replay, cymbals check. Sabbath Sweet Leaf, let me get to that. LMNO, oh no, Black Sabbath, sorry. Black Sabbath is something that I check for overall resolution because this is Masters of Reality. There's a lot of distortion going on just in everything. A lot of the Black Sabbath. This album, Paranoid, this album as well. They all have analogish vinyl, scratchy, even the well done recordings. It's the darkness that they're trying to convey. It's the sound of Black Sabbath, but with good gear you can hear it really well. Like the Audio by Hi-Fi Man can play this really well. The P1 by Tin Hi-Fi can play it very well. The original tape can do it well, and this can do it too. The drum solo and the bass dueling kind of solo that starts at 2 minutes and 30 seconds sounds fucking exquisite. Everything I listened to on this sounded excellent. I was so absolutely stoked. I told you guys on Friday that I'll see you guys on Monday and do a video, and I didn't do a video on Monday, and I didn't do a video on Tuesday because I was waiting. I wasn't going to do anything until this came. If it came and it was good, it was going to get this video, and if it didn't, then I was going to move on to the stuff that is on my left side. And when people said, how's the tape? I would say, you know, I guess they're still working on it, and wait for other people to chime in, and I don't think it's really my thing, or that's what this was going to be. But it turned out that this is actually really good, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So it comes with a tool where you can remove this and switch them, and then you can increase the bass. I'll go ahead and graph that. The cable that comes with this, I guess they're not showing it in its full glory. Let me go ahead and, if you go to my channel and you go to here, Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And here is my Twitter, and here's a close-up. I'm using a cable that they've been using to put the whole thing together. It's actually quite nice, though. It looks like the one that comes with my MEST, kind of. Actually, holy shit. Oh, that's okay. I'm not mad. That looks really close. I'm doing a video for the MST because I love it and it's awesome, but that cable looks so very close to that cable. moving right along. So it comes with a nice cable, is my point. It comes 2.5, I'm pretty sure, with a 3.5 adapter. It's a stunner. It came with tips that fit me perfectly. Fit on these are fantastic. So they fit really good. The bass is 4 stars. It's excellent. It does 4-string bass guitar. It does keyboards. It does kick drum. Fine. All of the minutia that exists in the mids that could be clouded, haze, veiled, dominated by a substantial low end isn't doing that because of the technical prowess of this driver. Let me tell you about this driver. This driver is so good that somebody contacted me from another country and said that this was created by, and then they went on to tell me the story about the creation of the driver and that it actually appeared in some other set prior to what I was talking about at that time, which was the tape. People wanted to stake their claim on its ability because it's exceptional. And I've talked to other people and they said varying things about that, but this is a very good tech. There's the ESTs that are done to different, I'm a fan actually recently, to different amounts of success. This is easier to do because it's a single driver and they do it really well. And there's the money shot. Fucking gorgeous. Beautiful, adjustable, highly resolving, easy to drive. Wrecked. I'll go ahead and put a link under this video. I don't, 1111 is usually stuff that you've been watching for the past few months and they're moving it off the shelf. It's like a clearance sale like they do in any other country, Boxing Day, Black Friday. And the new stuff, sometimes maybe we'll get a little help, but usually not so much. So I don't know if this is going to actually be changed. I think part of the appeal of this is that, hey, we're giving you an improved item and we're not raising it a single dollar. So if you're waiting for maybe coupons or something that you might get, but I don't think that the item itself is going to be played with price-wise in its initial launch. So I would rec it at its price right now. It's 2-pin, 0.078. You can see the right here, it's a little gap. I actually pulled it out because somebody said, is that a standard 2-pin? Yes, it is. Shuoer TAPE PRO. It was a dream in my head. I'm sure they were going to do it anyway, but I remember doing a video and saying, why don't they take something that's 90% there and get to 100 instead of like resetting and redoing this other stuff again and again. The Plus, the Pro, the Plus Pro, and they did it. This happened, and it happened before 1111. I'm stoked. A month ago, stuff was looking like, what is out there? And now I'm looking at it, just a total killer right in front of me at a really good price. And matter of fact, the same as the original. For me as a reviewer to say, hey, remember that other one that was pretty good, that was almost there? And everybody's like, yeah, if that was just, but I like it anyway. They got it. They did it. They listened. And they're not charging an extra penny. Same price, which they shouldn't do because we're not beta testers. We should get good products. And if it's not a good product, but it's very close to being exactly what we want, and then they listen to the feedback, the return of the input, and then they say, hey, remember that thing? We got it. We did it right. Same price. Line up. Like, boom. And here, my reviewer. I wreck it. Very good. This will be one rec. The Belon 01 will be another rec. That will be $22.99. This is $129. This plus the 01 is $150. Or if you wanted to go beryllium, and this turns out to be what I think it might be because I gave feedback partly to this. We'll see. That would be $50. Total cost would be $300 for the 3 best that have come out in the recent, since midsummer, easily. This is a killer right here. Good stuff. So I'll let you guys go. Bass, fantastic. Mids, fantastic. Treble is great. It's tuned down compared to the original. It's got late info that runs all the way out. The 8K region is about the same amplitude because this is an amplitude scale as the mids. So it's cascading like a waterfall like I would like it to be. The part that was bad about the original, and it wasn't bad, it was just you had to deal with it, was that this is enormous. This is 15 dB. That is quite the peanut gain. And then after that you go right into this massive trough. This Blue one, the new one, that rhymed actually, has a very standard about 7.5 Pina gain, and then it goes into the early treble, pretty stable. It's got that little divot, and then it drops and it drops and it drops, but it, at no point all the way on the measured scale like falls into the abyss. I can hear everything that I listen to, and this is a set that I try to listen to everything. So I've taken way too much time. No, I haven't. What is too much time? This is too much time, so I'll let you guys go. Adjustable bass design, detachable 2-pin cable, composite electrostatic dynamic driver. When it be shipped 11/11. Oh, I didn't even know that. I'm reading this stuff right now. So you'll get it on 11/11 if you order it now. Here's my thing, and this is where I become a hype man. Get in front of the rush. Don't be, when they make an estimate of how many things they're going to sell and then more people come, they've got to quickly do it again. And then that's when they start telling people, please wait, we're back ordered. Don't be those people. Be the people that get the first batch. They're saying ship from 11/11. I've been waiting for 2 weeks to get this sample. They got it, so it's obviously in production. They got enough that they're going to be pushing it out on 11/11. Be part of the first crew. And then come back here and talk to me, and we'll do another video and talk about you, the consumer, and the feedback and what you think about what I said about the bass being excellent with 4-string, with kick drum, with a synth, with deck mastered like Massive Attack Angel. Listen to that track. Listen to what I talk about. Black Sabbath Sweetleaf, drum and bass, low frequency instruments, dueling solo at the 2-minute and 30-second timestamp. The cymbal strike at 27 seconds, Blind Faith, Can't Find My Way Home. Everything I listen to and talk about on a regular basis sounds outstanding. I'm so stoked. So very stoked when stuff goes right, because you guys don't know how many things don't get to this moment. They get almost there, and then the final thing is, that looks like garbage, that's not going to work. Can you still do a video? Sure, but not like in a rush, not right away. Fine, like everybody just kind of walks away. The Tin Hi-Fi P2. How many people were anticipating that being excellent? A lot. What did it sell on drop, which is what they try to get rid of it when they can't sell the initial batch to the regular customer? 2? How is that an absolute mind blower? I'll tell you what happened. Too much money, man. You're asking for too much money. You went from the budget group to the big money, not big money 300, and the feedback that was given to retune wasn't really listened to all the way through, and then it was covered up with accessories. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. People know, and they're smarter consumers now. They want the music. They want to know what something does good, what something doesn't do good. At this stage right now, I can't tell you what this isn't doing good. It sounds good in its stock configuration. It comes with a cable that looks just like the one that comes on the MEST. That's $450. I know that's not what this is, but they look absolutely identical. And they're not charging an extra dollar. You're acting like a salesman, bro. When I got good stuff to push, why not, man? There's going to be other people telling you, oh, you should get this is good. I just told you what music I'm listening to. And I'm comparing it with the one that I talked about a year ago. We've got a lot of time for this stuff to stew. They took something very good and they improved it, which was something that I was hoping for, and it actually happened. So now I'll let you guys go. I'm out. You guys have a good one. I'll have other videos coming up between now and 11/11, but one of my recs, I've got 2 of them. One is the Belon 01. Get it. Get it, get it, get it. The other one is the Shuoer TAPE PRO. Get it. It's fucking dope. I can't find the weak point yet. If you've got questions in the comment and say, could you try listening to this? I'm not finding it. The vocals, nothing. Everything has some kind of weak point. Remember, this company, if you get confused that like they make budget stuff, the most beautiful IEMs that I've ever had in my life was made by the same company. Look at that. The quality of work that these guys do is just ridiculous. So let me go back down. This is their work. What these guys, this that they do. They made this set. These customs. These fucking gorgeous, gorgeous set. They can also do, at an affordable price, the awesomeness. This is, if you ever want to get crazy. And actually, this is not that big money. What is this, $850? That's under $1,000. You can have something like that. You want to save money and still have awesomeness? You got this right here. And now I'm out. That's like 5 minutes after I said too long. Sorry, not really. I'm out.